Hey guys, it's Editor Hero here. Sorry in advance that the game audio is missing, and when I try to record again, the demo time is over, so I can't play the game anymore to record. But don't worry, I put in some firework cracker sounds to help with it. So hope you enjoy. And today in this video, I'm going to show you the upcoming games, Manor Lords, which is I'm playing on the demo version. You can see it right here, demo 0.5.1.1. I'm not sure when it is going to come out. This game is a city building game, resource management game, which is the theme is around medieval times. So yeah, I thought we'd just check them out. I have this overlaid here just to see how the game performs in terms of graphics and resources. I'm playing at 4K with borderless, so the numbers are a little bit different, but yeah. It says it have DLSR. I'm not quite sure does it really have. I've kept my frame at 60. All these settings here basically max everything out except for selecting the anti-aliasing options. Currently there is no save. Let's put that back. There is no save functions. So every time you want to play it, it's gonna be new games. I did play a few hours just to get a grip on things. You can only play one mode, I guess. You are the first lord to settle these lands. Start from nothing and build a prosperous medieval city. So basically, start from scratch. Here you can choose the your character, that is the landlord, and then you can choose your banner as well with different things to choose from. You can customize pretty much everything that on the symbol here. You can save it, load it, change everything around it. Yeah. But since there's no save, I'm not going to bother. We'll just do this. Hit continue. Game difficulties. You got weathers. Approval is the rate of people start coming or leaving your city. Starting supplies. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. So let's begin. Put that up there. Right. So right now, new message. Establish a foothold. There is a fire at the heart of every settlement. A bastion of safety, warmth, and light against the darkness of the world. On this cold spring morning, your men blow on their fingertips. They breathe, clouding in the air. There is plenty of work to warm them. As the toil begins, you can almost imagine you're hearing the rings of anvils, the tolling of bells, the cries of the marketplace possibilities. In the distance, fog lingers in the hollows of the land, and the world is quiet, watchful, waiting for you to choose which of those to make real. So we got, a little bit of quest just to guide you. There is, this is the tutorial, and it's not very sophisticated, so a lot of things you need to do trial and error to learn. So we need to rebuild a granary, logging camp, hunting camp, and a storehouse. So this is your starting area. The starting area actually is random each time, and the map is pretty big. So So let's orient ourselves to north. We have different resources on the map. Got wild animals, stones, berries, and iron deposit. You got more resources each time. So first of all, we have these are our settlers. We currently have 5 unassigned families, which you can see on the top. This is the resource bar. Any unassigned members will go to pick up things or do constructs. We got a little ox here for start. We have supply piles. Currently have 8 timbers. We have food, firewood, and 1 tools. So we have a little bit of food to sustain ourselves, a little bit of wood to firstly build things. So first of all, right next to our base, our city, we have a wild animal place. So it would be smart to place a hunting camp near that. So go to under the screen, constructions, here, hunting camp. You can see the radius of the animals. If you build inside it, it may cause the animal to migrate. So just be careful. To rotate a building, you hold your left mouse button to turn it. Right click to cancel. So let's put it right there. Anyone idle will go to build this thing. Besides food, we also need quite a bit of wood. So let's chop this area of wood away. Let's place it right here. We do need granary, which is a place to store food. We'll put it right next to the tent. We need a storehouse for generic goods and timbers as well. I will place it here. So to building you need roads. So you can build roads by clicking here, or just use R as the shortcut key. Drag, you click it, it will automatically go to drag, and you have these anchor points to link to the building. Let's do something like this, and then we'll connect to the wooden, the logging camp. Eventually you can delete these roads, it costs nothing to build. So be liberal. Graphic wise, this is actually not too bad. I believe it's using Unreal Engine 4. I might be wrong, but looks decent enough. These are all the lands you can go. This is just a little small part of the whole map. But yeah, so let's unpause it. We can speed up on the bottom right. If you speed up, the people will go do its thing. Okay, there you go. So there's the hunting camp complete. Click on it, you can assign workers or enable idle labor, whatever. Basically means any idle settlers can use this building, but usually I just assigned a dedicated families. You cannot assign individual persons. Everyone comes in a group of families. So that's you need to assign the whole family to that. And I like to set a zone where they will go hunting. By holding control, you can adjust the size of the assigned zone. Let's do that. So these hunting camps will only hunt in this area. To move logs or timbers, you will need to use the animals. I'm not quite sure if the animal die. Will your people you require 2 people to move it? I have no idea. But right now they use the ox to transfer any timbers around. So the logging camp requires 2 timber. Once it's the resources arrive, you can see the unassigned families will come in, start building. You can also assign construction priority as well. Okay, so the logging camp is built. Let's have 1 family assign it. Right now I will just have it unlimited work area, so they probably just start from any trees, the closest, and then start work away the other side. Let's build the granary and the storehouse. Granary is finished. So assigning families to the granary will transport food from different places to the granary. Otherwise the food like in the hunting camp will just stored here, and when your people are hungry they will go to here. They will go to the hunting camp to grab food. So it's not really a big deal early on, but later you do want to assign families to to gather food around on a central hub. Any food exposed will degrade. So you probably want 1 so that they can grab the food inside the granary first. Let's see if anybody is going to come here. There you go. And he's going to grab the food from the hunting stand or hunting camp back here. The other one is firewood and tools, which is stored in the storehouse. Do that so that it will grab thing, and also the timbers as well. So we basically finish our first quest. So the second one, humble beginnings. Your supplies dry and secured, and the first stage of work is done. The stories your people tell around the fire are of the many dangers in the world, from beast to blight. Strange tales about foes who go on pilgrimage, or small creatures who spend gold from sunset to sunrise. They tell these stories to put common names to their fears. What? Soon they will teach these stories to their own children. It's time to bring wives and children to the settlement. Now that they can take shelter in proper homes, for your lands to prosper and grow, you need not only workers but families. So build a well, which is for water, and a burgrage plot. which basically houses. So the game is paused. Let's build a well, which in village life. And the well, and then you can see this blue thingy, which is water vein, which means places you can get waters from. So let's build one right. Let's add a road back here first. Like that. For future expansion, maybe. And then put one well right here. Building houses is on the same tab. And houses, you need to assign zones for it to work. The plot is too small, so it's need quite a big zone. So let's build on this flat road, which is a little bit easier. Build these. We'll build two. Oh, I've not enough timber. Right. So once your startup supplies get taken care of, let's cancel the assign here. We'll delete some rows like that, and okay, let's do something like this. These are not connected. There you go. Okay, we have 6 timber now, so we can build 2. Each houses requires 2. So let's do something like this. We can rotate it, then just place, and they should start building. Alright, so the first houses is done. So houses requires a different a few other things to operate. Obviously it needs food, which the families will go automatically grab food from granary back into the house, and winter will use more firewood. Currently it's May. You can see it on the bottom right. The upgrade requirement to upgrade to level 2 houses. So we need clothing, 2 different types of clothing, which you can select from cloth, leather, or yarn, which is a bit of a difficult thing to make, to be honest. You need entertainment, which requires tavern, and you need to make beer, which is kind of a pain in the ass to make as well. You need faith, which you can build a church. That is relatively easy to do. And we are currently building the second houses. Oops, there you go. Let's mark another road down here. Just for future development. So let's build more. There you go. 4. Now, since the it requires a larger house, you might actually, since the the snap point is kind of wicked. We might as well make a larger house, which indicate by the cross symbol here. Let's make it as square as possible. Now, bigger houses can allow the families to grow their own vegetations in the backyard. So that will help the food situation a little bit. Let's see. We currently have still 5 families, but we are up a few persons. 6 males, 1 female. So that's great. We are growing. Right, so 2 houses are done. You can tell them to, grow chicken coop, a goat, and some vegetables. Yeah, but I guess it's require you to have a tool, which we only have 1. I'm not sure if it is reusable tools. I guess we'll just find out. It's not reusable. Great. Okay then. Good to know. Let's go grab more wood. We'll build more houses. Yeah, that's better. Let's do that. Another family joins. So we now have 12 people. Our food situation is still good. Wild animal is 20. I should probably explain when you can set the hunting limit, so the population drops to a certain point and they will stop hunting just to preserve another potential, just to have them breed a little bit more. So we'll set up another hunting camp. Hey, we now have enough people to actually build all the houses. Wait, what? 2, 4, yeah, we'll build 5. New message: comfort and convenience. As you walk the perimeter, surveying your village with pride, a woman walked past you. She's bent nearly double under a sack. You ask how long she's been walking, and she tells you it takes her half a day now to get all the food she needs for her family from the hunters and farmers that surround the village. If only there was a marketplace where people could acquire food, clothing, and firewood, they would be happier and have more time for their work. So we need 3 level 2 houses. We need a food store, firewood store, and a clothing store. Okay, so here is the difficult part. The store requires a marketplace, so market area. Oh, the wood pile is gone. Let's do this, and this. There you go. And the marketplace, right? Let's do something like this. Designate this area as the market. We do not have much timber, so let's wait a little bit more. have 4 timber. Let's put a food store, a firewood store. That reminds me to build a firewood, a woodcutter lodge which will produce firewood. So yeah, firewood is kind of important for houses as well. We have 20. Still have 20 firewood. Let's have a firewood place right here. Let's talk about upgrading the houses. All of the green requirement must be met. So all of these green squares needs to be ticked. So we need 2 clothing, cloth, leather, or yarn. Tannery can produce leather from pelts. The weaver workshop can turn the wood into yarn or flax into cloth. Wool, we need to have sheeps. Sheeps can be only acquired by livestock trading posts, which is use silver as a currency. To get silver, you need a trading post. So that's a very long way. Flax needs to be farmed using a farm, of course, and a field and a farm, which is quite big. And we got fertility as well, so you can click different overlays. We need flex, which I assume green is better for that. I haven't really do any farming yet, so yeah. So you need to farm that and then turn it into cloth. So we can do leather and cloth, I guess. But I don't think I will play that deep into this game, since it do not save your game anyway. Beer, right? Beer, you need malt to in the brewery to become ale, which is beer. Some might disagree, but whatever. To make malt, you need barley, which is do it in the malt house. And barley, you need to again farm. So you need a second field for barley. This right here, quite convenient. Actually, this is right here, right next to, right on top of flex. Faith, that requires 8 timbers. Slowly but surely we'll get the 8 timbers. So yeah, I guess I will leave today's episode here. Quite a little in-depth game actually, and kind of like it. I might bought it when it releases, and yeah, it reminds me of a lot of the survival game, resource management game, and a little bit of City Skylines as well, because you need to, you know, build a good looking towns, I guess. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out this game, Manor Lord. And I will see you in the next one.